guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today I'll be showing you guys how I did these gorgeous faux locks, Baja locks, goddess locks. I think I even heard people call them jaw locks or something like that. Whatever. These bomb locks. They're like butterfly locks mixed with like human hair pieces hanging out. So these locks, because they incorporate human hair, you can use them over and over and over. This is actually my third time wearing these locks and they still look amazing. So if you're interested in this style and you're not ready to pay a whole arm, leg, liver, and kidney, keep on watching. I start on clean hair. You can stretch your hair out if you want, but I didn't stretch my hair out. So what you're gonna need, a leave-in moisturizer. Today I'm using the Carol's Daughter Hair Milk, my Shine and Jam, and I'm going to be using my Max Growth Hair Elixir to seal my moisture in. And of course you can't braid your hair without a rat tail comb. Now I'm going to be doing 50 faux locks in my hair. So I suggest, if you're going to be making them from scratch, know exactly how many you want to put in your head. Now for me, I think 50 is the perfect medium, where it's full but still not super bulky. Initially when I did this style, I made 80 locks because I accidentally parted out 80 sections in my head, and I'm going to tell you right now, it was way too much. I'm going to pre-part my hair. So I'm going to be doing sections about this size. Now what I do, just to make things go a little bit faster for myself, I pour my leave-in moisturizer into the cap of my Shine and Jam. Then I pour my oil into that, and then I just mix the two up so I get like moisturizing and sealing all at once, so I can go fast and not take 10,000 years on this process. Now that you already have your leave-in and oil mixed together, just put a little bit on your finger like so, and I moisturize my hair thoroughly, especially the ends, because the ends will be completely wrapped away. You can add as much as you need. Then I go in with my Shine and Jam, just a little bit at the base of my braid so that it's nice and sleek. Then you go ahead and braid your section. Now another tip is not to braid it too tight. I made that mistake the first time when I did this style, and let me tell you, I had like bumps all throughout my head. It was way too tight, because remember, at one point you're going to be crocheting some hair through here, so if it's already tight to the root, it's going to be way too much pressure. And even if your braid is loose, when you start wrapping, you can make your wrap as tight as possible. So I only braid about halfway down my hair, and then I twist the rest of my hair. I just like to detangle my ends with a comb as I go, because I don't like it feeling rough. I just want it to be completely smooth. Then when I'm at the very end, I put a little bit more moisturizer because I want my ends to be really moisturized and preserved. And that is my first braid and twist. Alright guys, so now that I've finished braiding all of my hair, quick 360. Alright, so now to the install. Now for the install portion of this video, you're going to need a alligator clip or any type of clip, basically to keep your hair out of the way while you're working on one section. You're also going to need scissors. You're going to need a crochet hook, and the most important thing that you'll need is some spring twist hair. Now you don't need a lot. So what you're going to do, if you have the same length spring twist hair as I do, which is an 18-inch, when it's like stretched and folded, I cut this into 4. So I divide it in half, then I cut that half into half again. Now one section of the string twist hair will look like this. You can go ahead and use this entire section as thick as it is, or you can divide it in half to just be more precise with your placement. But I like to use this piece, and then I stretch it a little bit so the ends become frayed. That way it will wrap around itself and be secure without the use of any glue or any hot tools or anything like that. So for me, I like to put a few little tendrils like at the perimeter of my hair. So We're going to need to do that before we actually get into the crochet hair because it's very important. If you're going to do tendrils, you need to do them before you install the lock or they're going to be loose. Since I'm doing it on my perimeter, I'm just going to pull my hair up in a ponytail out of the way. So I already installed the little tendril on this side. So I'm going to show you guys how I did it over here. So take your piece of hair and first you're going to want to crochet from behind the braid, okay? So this is the braid. You're going from the top down and make sure you point it towards where you want the tendril to fall. Then you catch your hair just like you would and you pull it through. Now what we're going to do is to tie a knot. Now that your knot is tied, you're going to take your crochet hook and go through your braid a little bit up from where you initially went through. Catch the hair, push your needle through the braid again, catch the hair and pull it through. Now it's nice and secure on its own, and when we wrap it's going to be even more secure. I'm going to show you again how to install the tendril in this front section. So again, we put the crochet hook in from the top, going in the way we want the tendril to fall. Put the hair on the hook, pull it through, and you're going to tie it off.
Baby, listen to me, here's the deal. When you're not here, I'm not the same. I'm needing a new chapter, babe. Been stuck here in a bed for...
Now when you tie this off, this little short piece, we're going to go with the crochet hook again from the back of the braid, hook the hair and pull it through. Once more, we're going to go from behind the braid, hook the hair and pull it through. Now it's nice and secure on its own.
Issues left behind, restart. Nothing you say makes it better. Bring it right back to me, baby. No, we've been here before. Give me the real this time. No cap, no lies. It's our own core. Bring it right back to me, baby. I know I want more.
So I'm not going to put any on this braid here, but I will put on these two braids here. Alright, so I've installed all my tendrils in the front. Now for the part you've been waiting for, my technique on installing faux locks. So I'm going to start with this one. So what you're going to do, push your crochet hook through the loop at the top of the faux lock and go at the end of your hair, pull your hair through. Only go like halfway or so through your hair. Then you're going to go at the root of your hair. Well, I don't really like going all the way to the root, but like just at the beginning of the braid, go through your braid and then pull your hair through. So you see you have this kind of three-prong kind of loop situation going on, and the faux lock is not at your root, it's here. This way there will be no bump at your root when you do this install. So now you take the piece of spring twist hair, hold it at like the very end. Now you go through the root of your braid, pull that crochet the spring twist hair through with the crochet hook. So you have like a very small tail. Now this piece, you hold it down with your hair, so that keeps it in place. So even if you yank at this, nothing's going to happen. Actually, you can clip this away as well, just so you don't get it tied up in this. Then you start to wrap the hair around. You can go as tight as you want at the root. I personally don't like doing it too tight because I don't want like bumps. So I do like 2 times taunt where I want the base of my faux lock to be. Then I start to wrap down 1, 2, 3, 4. Now so that this texture up here matches with the texture here, as I wrap, I'm going to use this finger to separate out some hair, and I wrap 1 and I let go, 2, and I do the same thing again, wrap 1, let go, wrap 2. Now at this point, I take that little bit of this spring twist hair that was my anchor and I join it with this. And I continue the process, sticking my finger in and wrap. 1, let go, wrap. 2. Now at this point, you're getting pretty close to where the end of your hair is and where the faux lock joined. So just continue the same wrapping process all the way down. If you need some more spring twist hair to reinforce that section, depending on how long your hair is, you will need a little bit more. But since the section here is like pretty small, I'm not going to use a full piece of spring twist hair that I cut. I will use like half of it. Fray it out again. And since I'm not starting at the root, what I like to do, I fold it. And this little loop will actually be one of my bumps to make it more like effortless. So I fold it, I put my finger in, so my finger's in the loop, and I'm holding both ends of the loop. I wrap and I let go of that loop. So you see you have the little fuzzy there, wrap twice. You can stick your finger in there again, let go. Stick your finger in there again, let go. You can also do it with your thumb finger. I'm just doing it with my pointer to show you guys, but it's much easier for me to do with my thumb finger. And you just wrap, keep wrapping until it is good to go. And this is how the first section looks. So guys, you can pause and rewatch that section. I'm going to go ahead and complete my entire head and I'll be back with you. Alright, so this is the finished look. I put it up in a ponytail and it is super cute. You see my little tendrils around the edges to frame my face, and it is so pretty and it's actually super long. I'm only 5'1". In a ponytail, it's all the way to my waist. So when it's completely down, it's all the way to my butt. Alright, so if you need to, you can play this video all over again to check out how I did it in detail. If you need to slow it down, you can do that. But that is how I installed these faux locks. Like I mentioned earlier, the videos on how I made the locks, how to refresh the locks, and all of that will be linked somewhere up in the cards. And I'll also make a playlist for the faux locks, so you can just, you know, have a complete guide beginning to end if you decide to do this style. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you found value in this video. If you like it, if you want to be a part of the fam, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and let's chat it up down in the comment section. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.